Hey all, here are OS Reviews. You're watching our hands-on review of the RevoNext QT5. These are in-ear monitors, or IEMs, that sell for only $30 on Amazon. So most of RevoNext products have been very affordable, just like the ones we've seen in the past, and this is no exception. Classically speaking, IEMs are more expensive. They're seen kind of as audiophile grade. These are dual driver earbuds, so they have one dynamic driver and one balanced armature, so the sound quality should also be fairly decent. More importantly, the design and build is also very distinctive. They have a copper shine to them, and also come with a detachable cable, so if the cable itself fries or breaks, you can still replace them. Here's a close-up shot of the two colors. It comes in a silver as well as a copper edition. This version does come included with an inline mic that you can use to answer phone calls with. So here's what they look like inside the box. A very premium presentation going on, and we have just the IEMs here right on top, again with this really interesting copper shine to it. Otherwise, we've got some spare silicone tips, a quick warranty guide, and then we have just the cable already pre-attached onto the IEMs, as you can see here. They're also surprisingly hefty, not overwhelmingly heavy, but at the same time, if you're used to more plastic IEMs, this thing is constructed out of a solid chunk of aluminum, so it definitely feels just extremely solid. Has almost a steampunk-like aesthetic with all the little cutouts and screws, which are very purposefully placed, and there's also a label on the very top that says RevoNext QT5. Luckily, the majority of the weight is going to be supported thanks to the use of this memory wire that goes around your ears when you're wearing them, so it definitely holds them into place without adding too much stress or strain. What's neat is the cable color also matches the earbuds, so you can see it's copper tinted here, just looks very cool underneath this transparent braided material. With that being said, it still gets occasionally tangled up. Now we do have the inline remote control with the aforementioned microphone. Works pretty well in terms of picking up your voice, but struggles a little bit more in a noisier outdoor environment. And there's a key that you can tap on, also acts as a play-pause command on iOS and Android. Other side here just features an L-shaped and gold-plated 3.5mm plug. Moving to audio quality, the QT5 are surprisingly solid. There's a good amount of bass here. It's not quite as, maybe consumer grade if you're a huge bass head as larger headphones or some of the true wireless earbuds that we've been seeing that has almost artificial levels of bass, but it sounds overall very balanced still, but you definitely hear the presence when listening to drum beats and EDM tracks. What that means is you get to hear more of the mids and details in the treble as well. Especially male vocals, which tend to have more mids, is where these IEMs really shine in terms of their sound. Overall, it's a very expressive, it's a very smooth sounding, and has a slight V shape to the sound signature, but as a whole, again, just extremely impressive. If you're an audiophile, I would say for the price you would still be fairly impressed. If these sold for $50, $60, they would still be, very much worthwhile, let alone something that's only a fraction of the cost. The average consumer just wanting to get a really solid and interesting looking pair of IEMs at a super affordable price, I would say that these again already give you a super solid foundation to start from. Now, potential weaknesses would be, again, as in-ear monitors, if you're using these for sports, they're still not going to be as convenient as wireless TWS earbuds, because although they are super snug fitting and very comfortable, there's still going to be a bit of wire noise. That is, when the wire kind of bumps against your shirt when you're jogging and moving around, you can still hear a little bit of that. But if you're sitting down and really enjoying the music, everything is just super crisp. So all in all, another great value from RevoNext, and my personal favorite external design from them yet. Their other models were a bit more generic looking in my opinion, so it's interesting to see them, again, make such an effort on one of their lowest priced models, but it's a great choice, I think, for consumers. You can check out more details if interested in the links down below, but that's been our video of the RevoNext QT5 Ultra Budget Dual Driver In-Ear Monitors.